Hi, Nadimah. The kids are outside, so I decided to take the video today in the car, because I'm just chilling out. And it's nice outside. It's a little bit rainy today, but it's only been raining for the, like a day or two. It's not real bad. So, so Logan's building a ramp in the driveway and running his bike over it. He got a new bike for his birthday / Hanukkah gift. And I got Sierra an electronic reader book, which is cool, and I got myself a Nook, which is an electronic reader, but it's also a touchscreen, and it surfs the web, and it plays, music, and looks at video, pictures, and it does Sudoku puzzles and crossword puzzles, so it's got, like, everything I need. So if I need to go somewhere, check the internet real quick, I don't have to, stop by a library or play with my phone that takes forever, so it's been really helpful. So, yeah, complete change of plans in my whole life right now. When I came back from the cruise, that's when Chris decided he didn't want to be with me anymore. And so that was really complicated, but he decided he liked it better without anybody to worry about, answering to, I guess. And, I had problems with, whatever. Anyway, so he was going to stay for a little bit. He wanted to be a roommate because he had no place to go, and I kind of was depending on him for income and childcare because I was working and I needed, somebody to help watch the kids so I could work because he was only making unemployment and it wasn't that much money, and, so we need some more money, so I had to work. And the only job I could find was in Orlando, so, an hour there and an hour back, and I needed somebody to pick up the kids and watch them until I got home. So on Christmas break, he went over to our friend Beth's house, and Beth was going to be out of town for 2 weeks over the Christmas break. One down, like, with family and the other one with other family, so all the way through New Year's Eve, they were going to be gone. So they wanted Chris to watch the house for them while they were gone. They got dogs and cats and stuff, so he's been gone was gone for 2 weeks while he was over there. So then he said he was going to come back on the 3rd, and the kids started school on the 4th, I think the 4th on a Wednesday. So I kept saying, like, okay, well, when are you going to come back? Because I just needed to know, like, what's the deal? And then, so finally, like, on Tuesday, when he was supposed to come back the next day, and I was supposed to start work the next week, he was like, oh, yeah, by the way, I called my friend in North Carolina, and I'm going to go work with him now, and I'm going to move up there, and so I'm just going to come get my stuff, and I'll give you a hug, and I'll say goodbye. And I'm like, okay, like, that totally just, you know what I mean? Like, so now I have no income, because I haven't been working the whole month of December. Natalie took the month of December off, unexpectedly, for baseball, for what I was doing for them, baseball cards. So I was organizing them for their eBay business. So they need me again starting next Monday, and I'm like, how am I supposed to work 40 hours a week, which is what they need me now? I used to work 25, now they want me 40. How am I supposed to work 40 hours a week, an hour drive away, and, and have the kids? Like, it's not possible. There's no daycare that stays that long. There's no point in going to pick them up at Mike's house every night. It's at 9 o'clock at night, or 8 o'clock, or 7 o'clock, or whenever I get home, for them to just go to bed, because they're not going to be doing anything with me if I pick them up at 7:30. So, and I have to drive all the way out to Leesburg from Orlando, then come all the way to here. Like, it was just a mess. So Mike and I talked about the kids staying with him during the week and me getting them on the weekends. So we kind of decided that. So then I was thinking, well, heck, I've been trying to get back into school. I've had my application in for a while now, and I just didn't know that I would be able to get everything together to go this semester. I thought, I'll just start my stuff now so I can go in August. But I called the school and I said, how complicated is it going to be for me to go? I'm making a Nadimah video. That's all. So I was saying, how complicated would it be for me to go to school this semester? And they said, oh, well, if you just do this and this and this, what do you need? Oh, well, I'll bring it out in a minute. Okay? So, anyway. So, the the lady was like, oh, if you just do this, this, and this, and this, you could start next week. And I was like, really? I had no idea. So if the kids are going to be gone and I'm going to be working, then I could just go there after work or whatever. Honestly, I was going to take online classes. So, anyway, then I was talking to Lisa about it, because Lisa's the one that can help me, get into college, because, like, she's been in there the last, like, forever, and she's just going back to get her master's, so she knows, like, all the tricks and trade of, like, how to go in there, what classes to look for, how to apply for loans, how to do this, and I have no idea how to do any of that stuff. I filled out my FAFSA. That's as far as I got. So, anyway, but all the follow-up steps, like, I swear it would have taken me forever to figure out, and Lisa was like, click, 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 here you go, do this, sign up here, check there, oh, you need an account here, and I was like, oh, okay, so it took us, like, an hour to do what I would have been forever taking, because I have no idea. So, anyway, got it all figured out. I'm going to take 4 classes. 2 of them are online, 2 of them are in-house. I'm still not sure about all of them until tonight, because tonight's midnight, tonight's the night, that the classes are actually locked in. So, anyway, yeah, you can have one. So anyway, classes get locked in tonight, and then I'll start on Wednesday and Thursday nights, and then, so anyway, if I live with Lisa wanted me to live with her. She was like, look, I'm remodeling my back room. I was telling Natalie that, hey, look, if I could spend the night, like a couple nights, or if I could crash at my dad's, then I would save myself the hour drive, and it wouldn't be that complicated, if it was just me to crash at my dad's 4 days a week, that's what I was thinking, and then I could get the kids on Fridays. But if I'm going to start school, I have to take a Friday class and do homework. So Lisa said, well, I was going to, enclose in the back area, of my porch to make a room for our babysitter to move in so she could watch the kids, because she picks them every afternoon after school, and then she just keeps them at home until 4 o'clock when I get off work, and that's all I need is just somebody to pick them up from school and then bring them home till 4, which is like an hour and a half or something. So I said, well, if I start work at like 5 a.m., at the baseball card thing, which I wouldn't be able to do if I had the kids, because nobody watches kids at 5 a.m., so if I go up there and start work at 5:30 or 6 in the morning, then I can be done by 2, so I can be home to get the kids, and then I can have free rent, and then I'll see mine on the weekends. I can come back to the, to Eustis every weekend and just pick them up, and we can hang here or whatever. So, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it all out, but it's going to be a complicated, probably 4 years before I get anything done, but at least I'll have student loans and Pell Grants and stuff like that coming in now for money to live on, plus I'll be working with Natalie, so when I get the kids on the weekend, we'll actually be able to do something besides just, sit around and starve or whatever, not be able to do anything. So, anyway, so Chris left, and he's not quite gone. He's still at Beth's until I don't even know when, because I haven't talked to him in days, because every time I talk to him, I just want to cry. And he came over to pick up his PlayStation. No, not now. Close the door. So anyway, he came over to pick up the PlayStation, and I was like, you need to talk to Logan, because he had told Logan, like, look, buddy, I'll be here for a while, it's okay, I'll still see you every afternoon, and blah, 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 and then all of a sudden, like, he was gone for 2 weeks, and, like, we all got that he was gone for this little vacation to watch her house, and James's house, Beth and James's house, but, he never came back, and so, I was like, you need to talk to Logan. He was like, what am I supposed to say to him? And I was like, don't you think that the kid that you've been raising for the last 2 years deserves to hear in your own words? Like, because he was like, well, I thought you already talked to him. And I was like, no, you need to talk to him. I just, the way he said it, don't you think that I was like, no, you need to talk to him. You've been, living with him for 2 years. You can't just up and leave and come get your PlayStation and run out the door, like, while somebody's in the driveway with the car running. Like, I think you owe it to him more. So I was crying that night. That was rough. So anyway, but I'm starting to, get new guy friends just to, like, hang out with. Not anything crazy, just hang out and get my mind off everything and go, I don't know, play mini golf or whatever. So I'm hanging out with Lisa and Marissa a lot more, because I'm over in Longwood a lot more. It's like every day I have to go over there and turn in some more paperwork or do something, so I won concert tickets for The Script, which is a really cool band, and Maria and Marissa are gonna go, so I have to get those tickets tomorrow.